Morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 27th, and I can't be in the building today um, due to some childcare arrangements and stuff. So I had to stay home with the kids today. Um, so today you're gonna watch this video and then one more about two other types of reactions. Okay. Um, Yesterday we talked about decomposition and combustion. And today you're going to look at two other ones. So you'll fill in some notes today, and you do want to make sure that you join you join class, you join the meeting, because I'm told that a sub will be like hosting that meeting. So you want to make sure you join the regular class, like virtual class that you would usually join, because I believe a sub will be in it. All right, so you want to make sure you do that because they're taking attendance and stuff. So act like it's a normal day for you. But we're going to talk about these two reactions, these two reaction types, and you want to go through this today and turn in so that I can give you some points for your participation today, and also kind of verify your attendance. So if you are marked present but you don't turn anything in, then I'm going to switch it to being marked absent. So make sure you get it turned in before the school day is over. Okay. But the first one we're going to talk about is a synthesis reaction that you see here. Right, and we've kind of already talked about this. I brought it up a few times. If you think of the word synthesis, the word synthesis just means like to make something or to produce something. If something is synthetic, it's man-made, right? Like someone has took the time to create something. Or I've used the example of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is when plants use light to make their own food. So they synthesize their own food from light, which light is the photo part. So a synthesis reaction is when two or more reactants are reacted together to produce a single product. Okay, we've seen a bunch of these reaction types before. It's just when you have one thing, so A, and you react it with B, you're just combining to produce AB, whatever that might be. All right, so here's an example reaction with lithium and oxygen. Right, if you react lithium with oxygen gas, you're going to produce lithium oxide. Okay, so it's just it's kind of the most basic form of reaction type, right? You're just taking two things and you're putting them together. And so here's kind of a little analogy, like I've been using, like people, if you got a single SpongeBob here, you got Patrick, they're all alone. Well, we put them together, and now they're a unit, right? They're best buds. Okay, so that's the idea of a synthesis reaction. You just take two individual things and put them together to make something new. Okay, so I'm going to show you the demo for a synthesis reaction. And so in this demo, you have me here on the left and then Miss Sunday on the right. And Miss Sunday's got a bottle, like a 2-liter bottle. And in the bottle are a bunch of bubbles. And what's inside the bubbles is just a mixture of hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Okay, so it's just individual hydrogens and oxygens. Okay, they're not bonded together yet. They're just kind of floating around in these little bubbles all by themselves. And that's all that's in it. There's nothing else in there. So it's literally just hydrogen and oxygen in these bubbles. So she's just showing you the bubbles in there. And so she's going to open the bottle up. She squeezes it into my hands. And so those are just kind of bubbles. We just got the bubbles from using dish soap. And so you see some of the big bubbles there. And so now she's going to take a lighter to the bubbles. And so you kind of have this explosive result. And what's annoying is that the video doesn't really do it justice. I don't know if you could see, but we were wearing earmuffs on there on our ears because that noise is insanely loud. Like you feel it in your chest. It's like you're standing next to it like a giant speaker at a concert or something. You feel that in your chest. So if you were in the hallway or if you were in a classroom down the hall, you would have heard that and been like, "What was that?" Because we normally have to kind of alert the safety officers in the hallway, like, hey, we're going to do this demo because it's a crazy loud. So you can't really tell how loud it is in the video there, but it's super loud. And so here's that reaction. Okay, so here's that reaction. Like I said, we started with just bubbles that contain hydrogen and oxygen, and then Miss Sunday brought a lighter to those bubbles, and here's what was synthesized. Here's what was produced. Okay, so you're going to balance this equation like we balanced up before. So you're going to drag these down into place and answer this question right here. And then you will move to the next video in the next demo. So I'll see you in a minute.